Good morning. Will you please stand for the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance? And I'm Alice, the Vice President. We want to welcome each of you today as we celebrate the end of this amazing chapter and prepare to begin a new one. As the class of 2030, we have faced a few challenges here at Charlotte Middle School, like getting used to Infinite Campus, adjusting to the new ELA curriculum, and saying goodbye to Baumgartners and Mr. Hobbs. However, we also have had many reasons to celebrate, including our undefeated sports season. Let's get Pirates, the surprise 2-hour delay because of flooding at our school, and the addition of Ms. Heights. Ms. Heights has provided not only our NJHS organization, but the entire school with opportunities for amazing experiences. One of our favorites has been the weekly recess we were able to earn, but she didn't do it alone. Thank you to all the administrators and teachers and staff for making this year so memorable.
Speaking of thank you to all the parents, grandparents, and guardians for early morning drop-offs and afternoon pickups, the forms you signed, the fees you paid, and the love and support that you've given us throughout this whole journey.
We are going to miss Charlotte Middle School, but we are excited for the next chapter. In high school, each of us will take individual paths towards our futures by attending places like the Coast, Early College, and of course West Brunswick. We are all excited to see what high school has in store for us. But first, let's end this chapter by celebrating our achievements. Thank you.
All right, good morning and welcome students, families, staff, and honored guests. Thank you for being here today to recognize our incredible student pirates and the extraordinary efforts they have demonstrated throughout this school year. I especially want to thank our families for your continued support, encouragement, and partnership. Your involvement plays a vital role in the success of our students and, most importantly, our Charlotte community. At Charlotte Middle School, we believe in our vision: one community, one purpose, cultivating tomorrow's leaders by striving for excellence today. Throughout this year, our students have truly exemplified our Pirate Pride victories through preparation, respect, integrity, dependability, and excellence. Today is a celebration of their hard work, growth, leadership, and commitment to becoming the very best version of themselves. As we recognize our 8th grade students today, we also celebrate the legacy they are leaving behind at Charlotte Middle School. This class has helped set a strong foundation for our future pirates through their perseverance, determination, and commitment to excellence. I'm going to tell you right now, we all just got back our EOG scores, and I'm going to tell you right now the growth that this class has just made. Last year's 8th grade in math was 55% proficient. This year's 8th grade is 65% proficient. Last year's 8th grade reading, 55% proficient. This year's 8th grade reading, 64% proficient. Last year's 8th grade science EOG, 61% proficient. You ready for this? This year, 71.3% proficient. Excellent job. That is, talk about strive, believe, achieve. We are a school of excellence. That's what it is. Their hard work and dedication contribute to increasing our 8th grade reading, math, and science scores by an average of 10%. An accomplishment that reflects the effort of both our students and our staff. As you prepare to begin your high school junior, not mine, sorry, remember that leadership, character, and pride you demonstrated here at Charlotte Middle School will continue to guide your future success. We are incredibly proud of each and every one of you and excited to see the impact you will make in the years ahead. I would also like to extend a sincere thank you to our parent-teacher organization and for their continuous support for our student, staff, and school initiatives. Additionally, I want to thank our dedicated staff, and I'm going to call them up. Our English language arts teachers, Miss Cheek and Miss Williams. Our math teachers, Miss Holly Hudson, who's not here today, and Miss Wallen. Our science teachers, Mr. Horton and Miss Gold. Our social studies teachers, Miss Cheers and Mr. Howerton. Our support staff, which includes Miss Connor, Miss Tanahay, Mr. Rogers, Miss Spivey, Mr. Markham, Miss Wanovich, Miss Gibson, Mr. Tremaine, and Miss Rogers. Give them all a round of applause. And our guidance, where would we be without our guidance department? Miss Paglia, Miss Milliken, and especially everyone, Miss Ebony Dyson from Union School. And one last shout out to our Deputy Jarvis. Let's give him a round of applause also. Together, we are truly one community with one purpose. So congratulations to all of our award recipients and student pirates. We are proud of each and every one of you. And at Shalom Middle School, we strive, we achieve, we believe we are a school of excellence. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to call up right now our brand new police chief, Chief Dixon from the Shalom Police Department. So please welcome him.
Good morning. Echo. Is that better? Worse? Okay, right there. Get the distance right. Good morning. So I get the honor of giving out the first award this morning, and I'm very proud of you, all of you, 8th graders here. It's a good-looking class, and I've heard nothing but good things about you. So this first student is always going above and beyond for others. She's engaged in her class. She is loved by her fellow classmates and her teachers. On a daily basis, she demonstrates characteristics of a good citizen without ever seeking reward or recognition. She acts for the good of the 8th grade community, not just for herself. It was a clear and easy decision made by her teachers. If we could have Miss Aubrey Cox, please come forward.
Thank you for having me here. My name is Barry Gallion, and as a former middle school and high school educator for 18 years, it gives me great pleasure to be here and see part of a process of education that I was very much a part of for a long time. I get the special honor today to present an award that I think is very special. This award is being presented to a student who is tremendously intelligent and is a very intelligent young man who highly excels in social studies as well as all of his classes and sports teams here at SMS. The student is soft-spoken but very sharp and always has the correct answer, always able to engage in the lessons. He is a respectful and kind person to all of his peers, coaches, and teachers, always willing to do what is asked of him. He has earned this award for his all-around excellence in social studies and in modeling positive social relationships. This year's award goes to Emmett Pierce.
The Student Excellence Award in Science on behalf of Ms. Gold. This award goes to a student who has done exceptionally well in 8th grade science. This young lady has demonstrated outstanding dedication and achievement in science throughout the school year. Her hard work, critical thinking, and passion for learning make her a deserving recipient of the 8th grade Science Excellence Award. This year's award goes to Juliana Robles. The next Student Excellence Award is for Earth Environmental Science, and this is going to be on behalf of Mr. Horton. This award goes to a student who has done exceptionally well in Earth Environmental Science. This student is an outstanding student and person. We are very proud of him and his accomplishments in this class as well as in other classes and groups. He has been an excellent student in Earth Environmental Science this year, and we will wish him the best for high school and beyond. This year's award goes to Cooper Cornwall.
This school year, ELA has been quite an adventure as students adapted to our arts and letters curriculum while continuing to enhance their learning through the infamous William & Mary curriculum text. The Advanced ELA Award recognizes students who demonstrated academic excellence through their assignments and assessments while also earning the highest score on the EOG. This year, we had 2 students achieve the highest EOG score, and amazingly, they earned the exact same grade down to the decimal point in class for their final grade. So this year, the Advanced ELA Award goes to Madison Yoder and Lila Allen.
Good morning. This year's award for exemplary achievement in English language arts goes to a student that has maintained the highest overall average in ELA. She has demonstrated exceptional proficiency in reading, writing, analyzing, and communication. She has consistently demonstrated academic excellence, intellectual exploration, and a strong commitment to her learning. Her dedication, perseverance, and distinguished performance reflect the highest standards of learning and serve as the model of achievement for others. Please help us congratulate Ms. Jaretzi Espinoza on her accomplishment.
The next is the Student Excellence Award in 8th grade math. This year is on behalf of Ms. Hudson. This student exemplifies excellence in several ways. Academically, he finishes at the top of his math class. In the classroom, he is eager to participate and motivated by achievement. As a student, he is polite, helpful, and eager to learn. It is Ms. Hudson's pleasure to say the recipient of the Excellence in Math Award goes to Cooper Hill. The next Student Excellence Award is in Math 1. The Math 1 award was determined based on check-in scores and quarter grades. This student demonstrates a genuine enthusiasm and exceptional aptitude for mathematics. His consistent effort is reflected in his outstanding academic performance. He is diligent in completing all assignments, and his quiet demeanor and consistently respectful attitude contributed positively to the classroom environment. It is our pleasure to say the recipient of the Excellence in Math 1 award goes to Nolan Abbott. There was a Math 1 regional competition that Ms. Hudson took a few students to. Ms. Hudson would like to recognize Cooper Cornwall, Tegan Herdig, and Kaylee Taylor for their outstanding hard work in Math 1 regional competition. These students took a calculator inactive base test and beat out other middle schools and high school students competing for their content area. Cooper placed 9th in the region. Cooper, please come up and receive a trophy. The top 10 in the region receive a trophy. Good job, students. We are now going to recognize academic achievements for our students in their core classes. Teachers have chosen one student in each of their classes who has demonstrated the most outstanding achievement. Students, please come up front when your name is called to receive a medal as we go through each academic content area. For 8th grade math, most outstanding, Aiden Ruth, Braxton Williams, Autumn Stark, Alexis Tripiconi, Kobe Granger, and Liliana Manfredi. And while we're on it, the Math 1 most outstanding students, go ahead and come up here. Nolan Abbott and Kaylee Taylor. Good job, students. Thank you, students. Good job. Most outstanding in Earth Environmental Science, Kaylee Taylor, Madison Yoder. Please come forward. Most outstanding in Science is Michael Mazza, Kaylee Bovanek, Zaire Daniels, Kobe Granger, Rosalie Bolanos, and Juliana Robles. Awesome job, guys. Thank you. Next, most outstanding in social studies this year, we've got Mackenzie Murray, Hosanna Powell, Cooper Cornwall, Annabeth Ward, Aubrey Cox, Alexis Tripiconi, Juliana Robles, and Makai Hewitt. Most outstanding in social studies. Awesome job, guys. Thank you. And finally, most outstanding in English language arts, we've got Raymond Lynn, Mackenzie Murray, Paul Dunwell, Autumn Stark, Kobe Granger, Kennedy Taylor, Alexis Tripiconi, and Kaylin Taylor. Most outstanding in English language arts. Congratulations again, students, for all your outstanding achievements. The next category is academic achievements, most growth. We will now recognize the students who have demonstrated the most growth in their core content classes this year. Growth can be demonstrated in the classroom in many ways throughout the school year. These students have received special certificates in their envelopes for this award. Students, when your name is called, please stand and remain standing at your seat when your name is called as we go through these awards. So for 8th grade most growth, Vanessa Aguilar Garcia, Preston Calder, Nakia Jenrett, Destiny Taylor Williams, Hosanna Powell, and Leslie Gonzalez. Most growth in math 8th grade. And in math 1, most growth, we've got Blake Andrews and Ethan Page. Most growth in math 1. Good job. Next is in Environmental Science, most growth this year, Annabeth Ward. And Cooper Hill. And 8th grade science, we've got most growth for Antonio Cortez, Janae Cox, Janaea Holmes, Matthew Gomez, Eli Estrada Andres, and Avery Ward, most growth in science. For social studies, most growth, Leslie Gonzalez, Jake Ireland, Janiyah Cox, Hannah Progolski, Kamani Green, Nathaniel Cumby, Jalen Stanley, and Jake Smith. Most growth, social studies. And now we have English language arts, most growth, Rosaline Bolanos, Hannah Progolski, Audrina Kassan, Ella Bittner, Peyton Gathers, are you standing? Jalen Stanley, Zachary Glasby, and Vanessa Aguilar Garcia. Most growth in English language arts. Great job.
All right. I forgot to thank my assistant principals, so I was so excited about our growth, I forgot to thank them. So I just want to give a thank you to Mr. Warwick and Ms. Watson for being such amazing assistant principals. I apologize. All right, Principals Awards. These awards are given to students for many different reasons, deserve to be recognized. They are awarded for overcoming obstacles and adversity while maintaining their dignity and respect for themselves, their peers, and their teachers. Perseverance, having empathy, being dependable, taking on leadership roles without being asked, good citizenship, among other reasons. Your teachers have noticed. Please come up front when I call your name to receive your medal. Liv Rogenkamp. Chloe Ayen, Avery Richardson, Jake Smith, Itzel Molina Ramos, Tyson Hatfield, Tegan Hurden, Antonio Cortez, Autumn Stark, Rosabelle Lowe, Kobe Smith, Chloe Kelly, Bella Jameson, Amy Tarega, Sean White, Kimani Green, Michael Mazza, Christopher Schoenweiss, Nathan Cumby, Blake Andrews, Sierra Engstrom, Matthew Vital, Parker Filson, Madeline Todd, James Payne, Jaden Seton, Janae Cox, Jacob Simmons, and Leslie Gonzalez. Congratulations to our principal awards. We would like now to honor students with all A's as final grades this year. Please come forward when I call your name to receive your honor roll. We have 47 students who made all A's on the report card all year long. 47. The a good percentage when you have 185. Do the math. All right, we got Mary Grace Carter, Jerexi Espinoza Valerio, Raymond Lynn, Aubrey Cox, Alexis Tripiconi, Cooper Hill, Chloe Kelly, Mackenzie Murray, Autumn Stark, Braylon Toney, Nolan Abbott, Hannah Allen, Blake Andrews, Wesley Barker, Cooper Cornwall, Ariel Davis, Elialyn Garcia, Tegan Hurdick, Bella Jameson, Alice Johnson, Haley Leonard, Jackson Mabe, Lola Myers, Emma Pierce, Kennedy Taylor, Madison Yoder, Max Zuschner, Royalty Honeycutt, Nan Nguyen, Juliana Roble, Aiden Ruth, Bryn Abushakra, thank you. Lila Allen, Paula Bellaton Romero, Natalie Cheek, Sierra Engstrom, Kobe Granger, James Hernandez, Makai Hewitt, Liliana Manfredi, Isabel Ray Sandoval, Walter Shaw Jr., Jake Smith, Kaylee Taylor, Julianne Tozy, Braxton Williams, and Haley Warbannon. Haley Warbannon. Congratulations to our A Honor Roll students. All right, I'm going to have Mr. Warwick call out our AB Honor Roll students. We would like to now honor students with all A's and B's as final grades. Please come forward when I call your name to receive your honor roll medal. Coincidentally, we also have 47 students who made all A's and B's on the report card all year long.
Rosalind Balones Cazales, David Enzor, Tyson Hatfield, Trevor Hutton, Elise Rimmel, Madeline Todd, Olivia Bennett, Victoria Diaz, Zachary Glaspie, Levi Holden, Santiago Perfecto Garcia, Callan Taylor, Orion Bell, Nicole Flores Estrada, Destiny Taylor Williams, Sean White, Aurora Dominguez, Hannah Kragolski, Michael Massa, Hosanna Powell, Paul Dunwell, Amber Ludlam, Jace Mabey, Bentley Murray, Evelette Dominguez Garcia, Parker Filson, Mason Harding, Angelina Jean-Pierre, Braden Knight. Juan Maldonado Zaldivar. Ethan Page. Avery Richardson. Abigail Sebastianelli. Everly Vogel. Annabeth Ward. Rosabelle Lowe. Terlani Noemi Lopez Gomez. James Payne. Vanessa Aguirre Garcia. Aiden Brown. Evan Bittner. Mark Hathaway Jr. Emma Moore. Cade Morgan. Jaden Straw. Amy Terega. And Connor Thurman. Let's give them one more round of applause.
All right, thank you. At this time, we're going to recognize those students who participated in many clubs, organizations, sports, and other activities this year. National Junior Honor Society. This year's Honor Society was sponsored by Miss Gold and Miss Williams. Please stand and remain standing as we recognize this year's officers. President, Jaretsi Espinoza Valerio. Vice President, Alice Johnson. Treasurers, Bryn Abushakra and Mary Grace Carter. Secretaries, Aubrey Cox and Lola Myers. Public Relations, Madison Yoder. Please stand if you were in this year's National Junior Honor Society. Thank you for a wonderful year of service and memory. You may be seated. Please stand if you were an all-county band this year. All right, great job. This musical, the musical, High School Musical Junior. Miss Auerbach and Miss Borowski wish to tell all the 8th graders who participated in the production of High School Musical Junior that they are so proud for all of your hard work this year. Thank you all for doing an amazing job. Please stand if you were a member of the musical production. Now I know there's some of you. Great job. It was an excellent production. FCA's Fellowship of Christian Athletes. FCA is a volunteer club that meets once a week during homeroom in the multi-purpose room. Youth directors Scott and Ryan have sponsored the club this year. They have devotional time when they meet. FCA is also a club at the high school level. Members, please stand and be recognized as a group. The Shalom Middle School Running Club is sponsored by Coach Borden and open to any student who enjoys running. After school on a sunny day, you will see them running all over campus and on a rainy day. You will have to dodge them running their laps in the hall. Please stand if you were in this year's running club. All right. Great job, students. Student athletes, there's several of you. We would now like to ask all the students who participated in any sports this year to stand. Many of these students participated in multiple sports throughout the school year. In middle school, typically the day after a sport ends begins the tryouts for another sport. This ensures that students at the middle school level are able to try out for each sport. So several of these children have played in a sport throughout the entire year. Great job, students. Student Athletes of the Year. Athlete of the Year is someone that represents SMS for being best of the best in the classroom and on the field. someone that shows true character, someone that demonstrates leadership, even if he or she doesn't speak a word. These students were formally recognized earlier last week at the sports banquet, but we would also like to recognize them once more for this special award. Please stand when I call your name. Charlotte Middle School coaches were proud to honor Kama Allen, Lila Allen, and Nolan Abbott as Student Athletes of the Year. Miss Cheers. Miss Cheers.
We will now individually recognize our students by homeroom. Students, please stand when your name is called and remain standing until your entire homeroom has been recognized. We ask that you hold your applause until all the names in the homeroom are read so that each student's name may be heard. Thank you. And now Ms. Chi will announce our homeroom.
Maggie Allen, Rosalie Molinos, Camden Brinkley, Jessie Brogdon, Mary Grace Carter, Janiyah Cox, David Enzor, Jerency Espinoza, Tyson Hatfield, Trevor Hutton, Isaiah LeBron, Raymond Lynn, Landry Pendergoat or Pendergrass, Kamara Pridgeon, Elise Rimmel, Alexia Roman, Chris Shaunaweiss, Matthew Stanley, Maddie Todd, Angel Velasquez, and Jameer Webster.
I'd like to recognize my homeroom, Ms. Cheers' homeroom, Olivia Bennett, Preston Calder, Aubrey Cox, Victoria Diaz, Ivana Gamez, Zachary Glaspie, Zion Graham, Kamani Green, Kenneth Hill, Levi Holden, Nakia Jenred, Stephen Keplinger, Mahala Mir, Itzel Melina Ramos, Santiago Perfecto Garcia, Jacob Simmons, Layla Smith, Kaylin Taylor, Aldo Torres Rivera, Avery Ward, and Cadence Watson.
From Mrs. Gold's homeroom, Genesis Avila Riviera, Cadence Behringer, Orion Bell, Audrina Cassad, Antonio Cortez, Zaire Daniels, Raven Davis, Nicole Flores Estrada, Jessica Frink, MJ Jackson, Johnny Lopez, Darlene Lopez, Joelle Reese, Chloe Schultz, Jalen Stanley, Destiny Taylor Williams, Tony Tran, Aaliyah Vaught, Sean White.
Yeah!
Mr. Horton's homeroom, Chloe Allen, Israel Batista Gomez, Lily Bland, Nathaniel Cumney, Aurora Dominguez, Eli Estrada Andres, Jake Ireland, Hannah Kragolski, Michael Mazda, Isaac Phelps, Osana Powell, Liv Rogenkamp, Jaden Seatek, Grayson Smith, Alexis Tripiconi, Urani Velasquez Guerrero, and CJ Velasquez Mendez. Mr. Horton's homeroom.
Okay, this is Mr. Howerton's homeroom. This is a really special, great group for me. I love you guys. Abigail Blanco Alcantara, Anir Branch, Janae Cox, Perla Dominguez Andrade, Paul Dunwell, Johansi Flores Aguilar, Ashawn Garvin, Cameron Glanton, Leslie Gonzalez, Jayla Gore, Cooper Hill, Chloe Kelly, Santiago Lara Molina, Amber Ludlum, Jace Maybe, Mason Mode, Bentley Murray, Mackenzie Murray, Melanie Paulino, Paloma Rosales Ferron, Autumn Stark, Braylon Tony, William Wilson, and Alana Zorn.
Miss Hudson's homeroom. Nolan Abbott, Hannah Allen, Blake Andrews, Wesley Barker, Cooper Cornwall, Ariel Davis, Elialyn Garcia, Mason Harding, Tegan Hurdick, Bella Jameson, Andrelina Jean-Pierre, Alice Johnson, Haley Leonard, Jackson Mabe, Juan Maldonado Zalvadar, Lola Myers, Emmett Pierce, Abigail Sebastianelli, Kennedy Taylor, Everly Vogel, Madison Yoder, and Max Zuschner. Okay, for Mr. Rogers' homeroom, Rosabelle Lowe, Ashore McNair, Kobe Smith, Aiden Valentin. Good job, guys. Ms. Janaha's homeroom, Francis Gambino, Jason Holmes, Nike Williams. Good job, guys. Ms. Ivy's homeroom, Alani Gomez and James Payne. All right, Ms. Wallen's homeroom, Vanessa Aguirre Garcia, Scott Bennett, Aiden Brown, Evan Bittner, Liliana Creech, Matthew Gomez Marsacal, Mark Hathaway, Janaea Holmes, Royalty Honeycutt, Emma Moore, Cade Morgan, Lillian Nguyen, Nan Nguyen, Brooklyn Roberts, Juliana Robles, Jonathan Russo, Aiden Ruth, Deshaun Stanley, Jaden Straw, Amy Terega, Connor Thurman, Matthew Vitale, Zykevian Worley, and Brooklyn Wright Kersey.
We're gonna end this thing up with Miss Williams' homeroom, okay? Ben Rin, Abby Chakra, Lala Allen, Paula Beltatone Romero, Natalie Cheek, Oliver Doherty, Evelyn Dominguez Garcia, Tiara Engstrom, Parker Filson, Peyton Gathers, Kobe Granger, James Hernandez, Makai Hewitt, Braden Knight, Malin Lovett, Liliana Manfredi, Ethan Page, Isabella Reyes Sandoval, Avery Richardson, Walter Shaw Jr., Jake Smith, Waylon Smith, Kaylee Taylor, Julian Tazi, Annabeth Ward, Braxton Williams, and Kaylee Rubinick. Miss Williams,
All right, congratulations. Let's give one more round of applause to all of our students. All right, so I now have my instructions to give out to everyone. All right, so instruction number 1 from Ms. Cheers is please remain seated until all 8th grade students have left the gym. In just a minute, teachers, if you will come forward and escort the students to the cafeteria tables. Students, please go to your homeroom teacher's table to get your envelopes. And then if your family member is signing you out, you may go with them. If not, have a seat in the cafeteria until we are ready to continue with our day here at school. Just a reminder to my families, we have a new system for checking students out. If you have your ID out ahead of time, it'll go real smooth. The line might be long, but it's going to be a lot faster. So we've done it yesterday for 6th and 7th grade. It worked really, really well. Just have your ID out, and you'll see what's happening. Number 2, families. Students will be given envelopes with certain certificates and other information. If there are fines to be paid, Ms. Joey Bullock will be in the media center if you want to clear that debt today. Remember, you need to pay that debt before graduation in 4 years. Also, if there are still some yearbooks for a purchase price of $45. And those are all your instructions for this morning. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being part of the Shalom Middle School community, and congratulations.
That'll work.